You can see it on paper, you can talk about it on a job site, but when you actually see the building and stand there and be able to walk inside where they formed the IBEW in 1891, it's pretty much breathtaking.
One of the most powerful things that we've seen in a long time about our history was the International Office's Henry Miller video.
The IBEW was founded in the St. Louis boarding house where Miller was living. That building still stands today.
How in the world, I mean, is this meant to be? This is just incredible that this building is still standing.
Now that building stood, and all the buildings around it came down.
There hadn't been anyone in the second floor since like 1950.
Knowing that we had the right building, at that point we needed to do what we had to do to save it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Henry Miller boarding house. It's in this house that the founding fathers of the IBEW met to form the greatest electrical union in the world.
We basically saved the 4 outside walls, gutted everything on the inside, and put a new high-tech building inside the old antique wall. We're off to a good start this morning. We got a nice day.
We were able to see that it was the original baseboards with the square nails.
We're looking at where Henry Miller's bedroom was, right in here.
Henry's floor was the original floor, so we're putting his original floor back.
Standing on the floor where Henry Miller and those 10 founding fathers stood, and hadn't been anybody in there in like 60 years possibly, it was breathtaking.
That door right there is the door that Henry Miller went through to get to his room. We are going to have the museum where there's going to be cases for artifacts.
Founders Park will have 10 poles there with statues on the poles representing the 10 founding fathers. When Henry Miller stayed there in 1891, there was a gin mill down on the first floor. It will be a little working bar. If it doesn't give you chills when you walk in there, there's something wrong with you.
You got people from all over the United States coming here to sign their autograph on the beam.
I'm sure a lot of brothers and sisters throughout the country will say, I want to drive by and see where the IBEW was founded.
My dad was a lineman, my brothers were linemen, so for me to get asked to come to do something like this, it's a real honor.
It's very powerful to think that the IBEW actually started right here in St. Louis.
When you share that space, classification, your jurisdiction, none of that matters. Just have everybody just come together and unify. It's an incredible feeling.
We'll see you in a couple months when the project is done.